MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Jameson Taillon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman, number 6.
First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch as we are underway here in Game 2.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Ball and 2 strikes now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting third, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is flared right back over the mound. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Noah Syndergaard is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Pirates, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Popped him up. Cano ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for Cespedes.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Robinson.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down.
The third baseman, number 4, Jed Lowry.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the switch hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Kramer. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, no strikes.
High chopper to third. Taken there by Lowry. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Dickerson is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. The stretch, here's the pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Settling in now, Keon Broxton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Third inning, no score to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Striding into the box, Noah Syndergaard. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
And that's in there for strike 1. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. High in the air out to center field. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 44.
The pitch. Popped him up. Rosario is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Jameson Taillon.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosario has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Stepping up now, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Three and one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. We'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. So way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. Dickerson's there. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Colin Moran.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Frazier.
At the plate, Adam Frazier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he rips it on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off to the net, the third baseman, Jed Lowry.
First offering on its way. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry, his first homer so far in the series, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Frazier backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Keon Broxton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Frazier. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Next for the Mets, Noah Syndergaard. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's
fastball just misses. That's ball one. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hits this one hard the other way to his left. Kramer throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's 1-0 Mets. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Pirates,
good stuff, Heidi.
the
Thanks.
left fielder,
Striding in, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips
55.
one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. High and deep to left center field. Croxton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. He had a really long way to go to make that great running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. He planned his route very well, showed off the wheels, and ended up covering almost 130 feet to finally track it down. Look for that one on the highlight reels later on. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He singled his last time up.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
In now, Wilson Ramos, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Count remains at 0-2. McNeil leads off first with 1 away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Dickerson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Now to the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play. One away.
The pitcher, number 50, Jamison Tayo.
Digging in now, Jamison Taillon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling.
Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Broxton, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul for the first strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. A
bouncer to the left side. Kramer is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Lowry, base runner at first with 1 out. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Striding in once again, Keon Broxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets strand 1, but they're up 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Now in the box, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fly ball out toward right field. Nimmo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Dickerson.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Lowry's got it to second. There's Cano. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Noah Syndergaard. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Syndergaard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No balls and 1 strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Syndergaard aboard here at first with nobody out. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty. One man out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Paul Sewell answers the call now looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Paul Sewell.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rosario's got it on to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here comes the 0-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. On to the 9th inning from PNC Park. All tied at 1-1. Keone Kela will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now that's second baseman Robinson.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he popped him up. Dickerson on the move. And no one will track it down. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
He's set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Ahmed Rosario. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat-out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
In there, a base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lowry at second. Rosario is over at first with 1 away. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Marte's after it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
In now, Jeff McNeil, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates 1. Edwin Diaz
please.
comes out of the bullpen
Now
to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Ready now, Colin Moran. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit back toward the mound, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit sharply toward the right side. Nimmo is there. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Cespedes is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Moran, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New York Mets even up this league championship series at one game apiece. Paul Sewald earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.